there's the bell. We're about to see Carmelo Hayes in action.
Carmelo Hayes is one of those rare blue.
But take a look at this, fellas.
I like it.
But come on, you really had to take advantage here?
In this profession, you have to take advantage every chance you get. Firm control.
Oh, what a boot!
And a stomp to the gut.
Damaging the midsection. Oh, damaging the arm.
Hayes is being cut down at every corner.
Hayes is in peril here.
A vicious stomp, and this superstar just reminding everyone how vicious they can truly be. Hammerlock applied. And this superstar is just imposing their will on their opponent. Targeting the arm to great effect.
Taking off from the ropes.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
Momentum's completely with him now.
Everything is working for him at the moment.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Ooh. Unable to evade the offense. Absolutely relentless offense here.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Rolling elbow right on the mark.
Rapid fire stops to the back. Now Carmelo is feeling the pressure.
Carmelo has to exhibit some resiliency now. Great job refocusing to reverse that.
That's gonna sting.
Hayes going around the wall.
With a tilt-a-whirl facebuster by Hayes. Call the and one for Melo after that.
Putting him in the corner for something here.
And Carmelo gets stifled. Oh, a DDT! This is not looking good for him.
Yeah, he's absolutely in danger of losing it all here.
Impressive awareness from him. Hayes now has Carmelo delivered the exclamation.
There's two. Nearfall.
Absolutely millimeters away from a 3 count. You don't get many kickouts after that move.
You got to imagine this match has a different complexion after what we just saw.
And right into the cover.
2. Kick out.
He's got that fighting spirit, and he's not staying down for nothing.
Spear!
Massive splash in the corner. Hoisting up their opponent. Snake eyes. Watch the big boot. And a leg drop to finish it off. This could do it. People's elbow.
And right into the cover.
Might end this.
And that'll about do it, folks. Here is your winner, the Grim Reaper Markus. He picked his moment, stayed composed, and pulled away when it counted most.
That's right. It was tactical, clean, and efficient. And that is a textbook way to show the WWE Universe that the archetype just might truly be back.
I can't wait to see what you do in this match.
We are in for a treat. Penta standing here with focus in his eyes, ready to bring the fight in this one.
Penta is an exceptionally dangerous competitor whose in-ring abilities cannot be overstated. The moves this luchador can pull off and the power Penta puts behind them are just breathtaking. Zero fear, zero mercy. That is Penta.
I'd say that sums it up. Penta truly has no fear.
And also in the ring, a man who is as formidable as they come. His talent, his instinct as an in-ring competitor is razor sharp. Give him an opening, and he's going to exploit it.
Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry.
Penta just unable to stop this attack.
Penta might be feeling a bit rattled.
Oh, a moonsault.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
Right in the gut, man.
Boom! Good night. What a knee.
And that blow has him wavering.
Yeah, man. But I don't see any reason to worry yet.
Placing him in the corner. Oh, what a quick answer. Looks like he's trying to regain some control here.
He may have been down, but he just proved he's not out. Not yet.
Follow a slam, and you can feel the tides turning.
Penta just unable to stop this attack.
Yeah, Penta has to find a response quickly.
He counters with a great reversal.
And Penta put a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
But Penta still has more to do to get this fully in his favor.
Hard to imagine there's much left in the tank.
This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now?
Springboard off the top rope.
Springboard misses the target.
Oh, right to the side of the face.
Double knees.
He's giving this match all he's got right now.
Not letting up here. He's just going full throttle right now.
Just stomping every single part of his body.
Penta's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Good chance for Penta to gain his wits about him.
Turned into a dragon screw.
Oh, that'll weaken your arm. And Penta reverses it. Drop kick. Connects. Saw it coming. And he's finally found an answer to this offensive storm.
Yeah, he clearly just got a much-needed boost of energy and defiance.
Penta must be getting phased by this attack.
Penta had to trust his instincts at this point.
Oh, man, this might be it.
Two. Kicks out. He still has life.
They may not have too much left, but they at least had enough to kick out there.
Capped off with a knee to the spine.
Reversal. And that turns things around. The count was stopped before it started.
Look at the look of
Penta, oh.
Penta with the Mexican Destroyer.
Penta stamping it into this.
He kicks out before the count starts.
I am honestly at a loss for words sides right now.
What's the tally on how many times we thought this match was coming to an end? I can't count anymore. Oh, yes!
This has been an all-out war between these men, no holding back.
And we wouldn't have it any other way. What a spectacle this has been. Stops the kick.
Both sides have an answer to every piece of offense.
This goes beyond anything we expected tonight. This match is about to become legendary.
Truly incredible. Put into the corner. Splash into the corner. Have them right where they want them. Snake eyes off the top turnbuckle. Followed by the boot. You know what comes next. The big old leg drop.
People's elbow.
This might be it right here.
Two. Picking up the victory as his opponent stares up at the lights.
Here is your winner, the GrimReaper Markus!
The archetype showed clarity and conviction to get this victory. This wasn't just a win. It was a message.
A message that may or may not be received by the rest of the roster. He's not the only one intent on getting better every match.
This one is going to be special.
An absolute earth mover of a human being, J.C. Mateo. Won titles and main events around the world and is ready to do it here in WWE.
And his opponent, representing MFT from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 264 pounds, J.C. Mateo!
J.C. Mateo, pound for pound, one of the strongest men in WWE. A monster who's terrorized competitors in Mexico, Japan, and the United States, and is now bulldozing the competition on behalf of the MFT.
He's already defeated some of the WWE's toughest veterans like R-Truth, Jimmy Uso, and LA Knight. And who knows who he has his sights set on next.
I'll tell you who will attack next.
J.C. Mateo is prepared to get this match going.
For years now, J.C. Mateo has been a destructive force in every promotion around the world. This man has just such incredible power, expert mat technique, and honestly, surprising athleticism.
He is truly that rare blend of power and athleticism we only see once in a while. I think that's what made him such a well-respected and rightfully feared opponent all across the globe.
Don't overlook the superstar across from him. This is a guy who's always had something to prove.
Big counter by Mateo.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way.
He knew what was coming there.
See the answer for every move attempted.
Good reflexes from him there.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
Man, just ate that elbow.
Getting back to his feet, but might want to reconsider.
Neckbreaker!
Ouch. Locks up.
elbows, knees, all of them lethal. That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Deadlift. Look at the power here. Into a German suplex. You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it.
This could do it.
From the top.
Oh, God. Terrible landing on the outside.
Talk about ill-advised. Went for that high risk, but got absolutely no reward.
And a stomp to the gut. Big stomp. And now with complete control of a fallen opponent, a vicious series of stomps into the hammerlock. And cranking at the other arm now. This is agonizing. Taking out the arm, great strategy. Measured knee drop.
And he's looking out of sorts now.
Yeah, but we all knew this was going to be a physical affair.
And Mateo is brought to a disadvantage now.
JC's being cut off at every pass.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
He needs to get in the ring before the count runs out.
Ducks underneath, locks the arm, and out went Clipper. Catches the leg.
And responds with a counter of their own.
Capped off with a knee to the spine.
Just a barrage of offense coming his way with seemingly no answer to it.
Oh, he's really struggling to find an answer. Any answer at this point.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win. Lightning fast punches.
Jeez, and JC is looking worse for wear now.
Both wrists captured and boom! Good night. What a knee.
There's the skull absorbing further impact.
Kick to the back.
And he retaliates. At last, Mateo keeping that string of offense in check.
JC could be turning his fortunes around.
Swinging side slam.
JC now undertaking a barrage.
Yeah, some flaws in JC's game plan are being exposed.
Mateo surprises him.
Big knee to the midsection. Sister Abigail.
Follows up, shoulders down. 2. And got the win. That is a huge win here tonight.
Here is your winner, the Grim Reaper.
This match will really put you to the test.
Ladies and gentlemen, the killer has been unleashed.
And his opponent, representing the Vision, from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed.
I love that Bronson Reed has continued to up his game in WWE, making smart moves and aligning himself with people who can get him big opportunities.
Is it that, or is Reed just selling his formidable services to the highest bidder?
Oh, there's something to be gained for Bronson Reed, no question. He is heading to that next level.
And here's a superstar that has all the tools to be one of the biggest names this business has ever seen.
I'm not ready to crown him as the next big thing just yet, but his performance in this match could sway me.
You're not the only person to be looking to convince tonight.
Then there's Big Bronson Reed, a man who is all about the simple things in life, flattening his opponents and winning big, and not necessarily in that order. Reed understands that this business is just that, business, and he's willing to do whatever it takes to thrive.
Doesn't ever have a second thought about it either. A big man and a big mission. That's Bronson Reed.
To stomp in every single part of his body. And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
Ooh, he fends that off. What a counter. Setting him up for the flatliner. And Reed didn't find a defense for that attack.
Questionable defense on that sequence, has to tighten that up.
Double knees.
Reed is getting picked apart right now.
Reed looks to have been well scouted.
Both arms captured, and vitriolic stomps.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
Off the ropes and connected with that springboard, man.
Oh, well scouted by Reed.
Oh no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand. And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
Oh, what a stunner.
Oh, yeah, man. He wants to do even more damage. I like the instinct, but this could come back to bite him.
Uh-oh.
Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response.
Quick evasion from him there.
Stop to the legs. And he's clearly on his last legs now.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
Attacking the hamstring with knee strikes.
And now Reed is under immense pressure.
Reed has got to find a way to defend himself.
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
Big boot!
Gotta be agonizing for the arm.
Grabbing the arms and just rapid stops.
Stomping holes and breaking foes. Oof.
Double underhook.
Future shot.
No way Reed is coming back from that.
2. He stays alive. He stays alive.
I'm pretty sure everyone in the building thought that was going to be the end of it, myself included.
It is unreal that this match is still going on after a maneuver that would end most matches. Got the cover.
Is it enough to close this out?
An exhausting victory, but a win nonetheless.
Here is your winner, the Grim Reaper, Markus!
The crowd believed in him tonight, and he didn't let them down.
The adoration of the WWE Universe feels great, but history shows applause doesn't guarantee success.
There's the archetype. You've been on a hell of a roll. Ready to keep it going tonight?
You know I am. But I wanted to ask about your long-term plans for me.
Fire away.
You've been putting me in there with some fantastic wrestlers. But where are we going? Survivor Series is right around the corner and I don't have a match.
You've been in the game long enough to know that spots on a Big 4 PLE are at a premium. Gunther and Roman already have their match for the World Heavyweight title, and Braun is defending against Rusev. Your old partner Hector just made the show against Penta. But there are still some spots available. You want on Survivor Series, go out there and be spectacular.
Fair enough. So what do you have for me tonight?
Ludwig Kaiser has been gaining momentum since coming back from injury. Tear the house down against him and you'll find yourself with a golden opportunity sooner rather than later. There's
You've been fair enough.
Tear that.
Did you hear? I'm wrestling at Survivor Series, one-on-one with Penta.
Aldous might have mentioned something about that. Good news, Hector. You earned it.
I couldn't have done any of this without you. I wouldn't even be on the main roster if it wasn't for you.
You'd have found your way here sooner or later. Win or lose, I know you and Penta are gonna have everyone talking.
I plan on winning.
No doubt. Seriously, Hector. Congratulations. Whatever happens, I'm proud of you.
It's the Samoan werewolf.
The archetype is in trouble.
Chad Patton's not going to be able to pull him off.
General Manager Nick Aldis and our producer Road Dogg pulling Jacob Fatu back.
Batu's letting him off the hook tonight.
And the archetype may be hurt.
Archetype! I'm done with the disrespect. Only reason I didn't send you to the hospital is because I want you in the ring. Every day, you out there talking. Oh, I gotta get back to Braun and the Wise Man. Oh, all that matters is the WWE title. Nah! I told Road Dogg I want the archetype at Survivor Series. I told Aldis to put my title on the line. Don't think you just got an opportunity, though. Nah, you caught a sentence. See, this isn't just a belt to me. It's my legacy. It's my blood. It's my family. I spent 819 days in the box thinking about coming here and taking what's mine. When my grandma passed away, Umaga laid his Intercontinental Championship to rest with her. The IC belt is buried in my family's crypt. And you think you're gonna put disrespect on it? Nah, Oos. I'm not some stepping stone on your way back to glory. Cause after I'm done with you, you're gonna wish your ass stayed home. You know what I mean?
Hey, Adam. It's good to see you.
You're killing it on SmackDown since you won the Dusty Classic. If that match against New Day had happened on Raw, I would have fought for you to keep the titles.
I appreciate that, but you know where I'm trying to get. If Hector and me had won the tag titles, I'd be stuck on a different path.
The one you're currently on led you right to Jacob Fatu, so you might want to check your compass.
Oh, you're another one who thinks I can't beat him.
You can beat him, but you better bring your absolute best.
I will. And then I'm gonna win the Royal Rumble. And then I'll be headed to Raw to face your champion Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Sounds like you got it all figured out. But don't look past the Samoan werewolf. That dude is a wrecking ball, and he's looking to demolish you.
Hey, I've been looking for you. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Just been focused on my match with Fatu.
I felt bad I couldn't get out there to help when he jumped you. By the time I realized what was going down, it was already over.
I appreciate that, Hector. It's all good.
Great. I didn't want to be worrying about that headed into my first solo PLE match. Going up against Penta is a make-or-break moment for me, you know?
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. What makes or breaks you is whether you gave it your all.
That sounds like a John Cena post.
I'll take my inspiration where I can get it. I'm stepping in there with Jacob Fatu tonight.
The Samoan werewolf's no joke. You ready for him?
Guess we're about to find out. Anything can happen with him. Tell you what, if things go sideways, you got my back?
After all you've done for me, I got you. If Fatu tries anything, I'll be there for you.
When Roman Reigns first mentioned the idea of bringing Jacob Fatu to WWE, I told him the Samoan werewolf is an agent of chaos you simply cannot control. Fatu's a tornado, a monsoon, a volcano. Why would you antagonize a force of nature?
I know exactly what I'm up against, Paul.
I'm not sure you do. You have been playing it safe, taking baby steps. This isn't like anything you faced in NXT. Jacob Fatu is a force you haven't seen since you were destroyed by Braun Breaker. Hey, let's face it. This comeback of yours has been an abject failure. You couldn't even get your partner to the ring for a tag team title match. And you think you can beat Jacob Fatu?
I know I can.
WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu!
The Intercontinental Championship, one of the most prestigious titles in all of sports entertainment.
And here we go. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Booker, you know Fatu as well as anyone. What does the archetype need to do here?
Survive. If he can make it through Fatu's initial blitz and take him into the deep waters, maybe he can find a hole in the werewolf's game.
You might as well ask someone to survive getting mauled by a grizzly bear in the wilderness. Even if you manage to crawl away, you will never be the same.
Jacob Fatu feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy.
Oh! Whoa! What a cross body!
Throwing all caution caution to the wind.
And boy, did it pay off. Momentum isn't completely out of Jacob's side just yet.
Good chance for Jacob Fatu to gain his wits about him.
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Jacob's being cut off at every pass.
The archetype wasn't looking for a shot at the Intercontinental Championship, and Jacob Fatu took that as a personal insult. Now the archetype has a chance to win the title. And Fatu is looking to end his comeback once and for all.
Swinging side slam.
Under the ropes and back into the ring.
Well, that's not very sportsmanlike of him, is it? Avoids the count-out now, but was using nearly all the leeway the referee is allowing.
Persistent barrage.
Hard for the champ to have any answers when endless strikes are being rained down on you.
Attack after attack on target. You got to wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought. An overbearing assault on Jacob now.
This cannot be how Jacob envisioned tonight going.
The champ is starting to suffer.
But these are the wounds of battle. You have to be naive to expect anything less at this point in a match.
Manages to reverse it.
Slip under there, lift it up.
You're a knocking.
Hitting the ropes to pick up speed and a big kick to the side of the face.
Placed him in the corner here. Fatu's on the ropes.
Look out!
The archetype just took out the referee.
And here comes a Samoan drop.
The archetype is hurt.
Jacob Fatu sensing an opening here.
The archetype is in trouble.
This is not going to end well.
He's got a chair, and it looks like he's headed to the top.
We're about to see a giant Samoan steel chair splash.
He's gonna crush the archetype.
Hector Flores just saved his mentor's life.
Hector telling him to take the chair and bust up Fatu.
Doesn't look like the archetype's willing to get his hands dirty.
What the?
No, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
You asked for this! You made me do this!
Hector Flores has cut ties with the man who brought him to the dance.
Jacob Fatu has no idea what just happened.
And he does not care.
Double springboard moonsault.
That'll do it.
Jacob Fatu retains the Intercontinental Championship.
It's one thing to have to face the Samoan werewolf, but there was no chance the challenger was going to overcome a betrayal.
Hector Flores just stabbed his mentor in the back. Now we just have to find out why.
And now Hector Flores is here to answer questions about what happened tonight at Survivor Series.
No, Byron. I'm not going to answer any questions. It's finally my turn to talk. And I know you all want to hear me address what happened here tonight. In my match against Penta. Oh? Is that not what you wanted to focus on? Yeah, well, neither did my so-called mentor. Tonight was the biggest match of my entire career. And did the archetype even wish me luck? No. Just like always, it was all about his comeback journey. He asked me to watch his back. And when I did, he acted like he didn't need me. Again, just like always. He didn't need me. I was the one who pointed out that he had severe blind spots. And I was the one who brought him out on the indies to show him what modern wrestling looks like. If it wasn't for me, he would have been stuck at the PC, and you never would have heard from him again. Then, he acted like he did me a favor when he brought me to NXT. I carried his ass all the way to win the Dusty Classic. Then what do you think the so-called archetype does? He traps me in a locker room so he can go out there against the New Day and have the spotlight all to himself.
That's a completely unfounded allegation.
Is it? I wouldn't put it past him. No matter what you believe. After that moment, he threw me away like I was garbage. So I am going to throw away all of his hopes and all of his dreams. No, you don't get to be Intercontinental Champion. No. You will never get to live out your fantasy of looking Paul Heyman in the eye and saying you beat his champion. And no, you will not win the Royal Rumble match. Because you will be facing Hector Flores. I am taking that opportunity from you. Like you took so many from me.
Roxanne, if I were a betting man, I'd guess you were about to say something extra.
Me? Never. I was just going to point out with a little more ethical flexibility. There were plenty of ways for you to win that Intercontinental Championship.
In other words, I could have cheated.
Well, yes, but not necessarily. You turned your back on a Samoan freaking werewolf to check on the poor squished referee.
I'm not going to apologize for doing the right thing, Roxanne.
Losing to the New Day, losing to Fatu, losing your former partner. How many times does the right thing have to blow up in your face before it becomes the wrong thing?
What do you get out of being the devil on my shoulder, Roxanne?
You remind me of me. Before I got it.
And who's that?
A winner. At any cost.
Archetype, I know you don't think we're done.
We're definitely not. Fatu, I think we're gonna be doing this for a long time.
You talking like you earned my respect. You didn't earn nothing. I was about to send your ass back into retirement when that little punk-ass Hector stuck his nose in my business.
He stuck his nose in our business. And you aren't the piper he's gonna pay for that.
You got business with Hector? You got business with Braun? You got business with Wise Man? You forgetting one thing, Oos.
What's that?
I run this business, and ours ain't done.
Did you have any idea? Did you see it coming?
Now, in retrospect, yeah. I missed every sign, plain as day.
You're sounding very zen about this. Hector Flores may have cost you the Intercontinental Championship.
I'm mad, believe me. And I got even angrier when Hector spun all those half-truths and lies in his press conference.
What about his challenge for the Royal Rumble?
Hector and I will have our reckoning. Down the road. He was right about one thing. I am focused on getting back to the WWE title. And that means entering the Royal Rumble match.
So you're ready to declare yourself?
No. I'm going to earn my spot. I don't need another social media storm about me skipping any lines.
I respect that. When was the last time you got in the ring with Randy Orton?
Man, years.
Well, I'd say this seems like the perfect opportunity to see two veterans renew their rivalry. How about the Archetype versus the Viper in a Royal Rumble qualifying match tonight?
Where do I sign?
The Archetype walks into this match. There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right down the middle.
Man did a whole press conference talking about how he was going to stop the Archetype from winning the Royal Rumble and going to Mania. We need to know who pulled the strings to get him a referee's license.
That, it reversed it. Had the Viper scouted.
A string of counters.
Back and forth from these competitors.
Kick right to the face.
Orton gets the better there. Boom! Good defense from him.
Capped off with a big one.
Orton getting worked on right now.
Yeah, Orton has to find a response quickly. Got that arm all locked up now.
And the wing clipper.
He better be able to back up all this jibber-jabber.
Targeting the leg. Wrestling 101. If you can't stand, you can't fight.
Repeated knees to the hamstring.
Just going all out with every blow. The Archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee Hector Flores has a vendetta against the Archetype. Here he goes for the win. Quick shoulder up. Great cadence on the count from him there.
Our official kept a fair count there, really earning his stripes.
Big knee to the midsection. He's starting to look battered.
This has definitely been a physical match, and we're seeing just how physical now.
Both wrists captured and the Archetypes headed to the Royal Rumble.
Hector Flores stopped the count.
Given their history, you knew Flores wasn't going to call this down the middle.
Look out!
RKO is blocked.
Clothesline attempt.
Oh, the RKO.
And now it's a fast count.
The Archetypes road back to the WWE Championship does not lead through the Royal Rumble match.
Randy Orton wants nothing to do with Hector Flores.
Hector doesn't care. He got what he wanted here tonight.
You're right, Corey. Hector Flores swore that the Archetype would not make it into the Royal Rumble match, and tonight he kept his promise.
If you didn't want me in the Rumble, why put me in a qualifying match?
I had nothing to do with Hector Flores being the referee.
Then who did? It's your show, all this!
This image in your head of the evil GM scheming against the hero? A lot of things have changed since you left, and that is one of them. But how Hector Flores ended up in SmackDown's referee rotation, and specifically your match, is a mystery I'm going to solve.
Little late now. That match with Orton was my ticket to the Royal Rumble and Braun.
You could make a fair case for a reversal due to biased officiating.
The archetype beat sentimental favorite Randy Orton by whining to GM is not my vibe. What I want is Hector. There's only room for one of us in WWE.
Are you suggesting...
Yes. An I Quit match at the Royal Rumble. Loser leaves WWE. Forever.
You've worked so hard to come back, just to potentially throw it all away? Take some time to cool down and think this over.
I don't need time. I need Hector Flores gone from WWE.
If that's what you want, I'll make the match official.
I've been thinking a lot lately about honor, about loyalty, about redemption.
That's deep, Truth.
I've been through a lot the past few years. All that will they, won't they business with the Judgment Day turned out they won't. Then my childhood hero John Cena took me for a roller coaster ride, which sounds amazing, but it wasn't at a theme park. It was a bad emotional kind. I chopped off my hair and had an identity crisis. You know, the kind where you get super mad and kick a tree so hard it leaves a dent. When I calmed down, I reflected on my whole life. You know what I saw? A childhood in Charlotte, North Carolina, recording my first album. That time I sold the original American flag. I might have gotten another life or two mixed up in there also. What I'm saying is, WWE needs people like you. We all do. I miss you when you're gone.
Thanks, Truth. I don't plan on going anywhere.
Good. Otherwise, this conversation would have been a huge waste of my evening. and I've got things to do, and so do you. You gotta stop monopolizing my time and get focused for your match tonight.
Well, then we better stop talking. Woods, you're looking even more pleased with yourself than usual.
I was just thinking, you know, I could have told you about Hector. Day one, I looked at that dude and thought, squirrely. Like, but hey, you had to find out the hard way. Betrayal, humiliation, career on the line, classic pro wrestling. Kind of poetic, really.
Hector made his bed. I'm just the guy flipping the mattress.
Your walk on the high road hasn't exactly been smooth sailing. Maybe it's time to try something a little different.
Yeah? What did you have in mind?
You could take the scenic route through Chair City and make sure he never double-crosses anyone again. Or you lose and you're gone from here for good. You might want to start thinking about what gets results. Champions bend the rules, break the mold, and leave people with no doubt who they are.
I quit matches are no joke, my friend. And putting your WWE career on the line? Whichever way this thing goes, someone's life is gonna change.
It's going to be Hector's. He betrayed me. He deserves this.
It could be you on the losing end. You might have to return to LA and try to claw your way back into showbiz.
Spending hours parked on the freeway to get to auditions? No thanks. There's no way I'm ever leaving this behind again.
Then what you're gonna have to do to Hector isn't pretty.
I understand what I have to do out there. And I understand what's at stake.
Then you should also understand that there are some choices you can't take back once you make them. And I got a feeling one of those is right around the corner.
Big night?
Yeah. You saw how this all got started.
You must have a lot in your mind. I just wanted to say, I've been where you are. I've stood in that ring and ended the career of one of my heroes. I've had mine ended by someone I respected, maybe even feared.
Everyone's talking to me like I don't understand the gravity of this match. I promise you I do, Sean. My future is on the line.
It's not just about your career. It's about who you are. After I returned from my injury, I thought I knew pain. And when Hunter turned on me, that cut deeper than my surgeon ever did. If you're not careful, betrayal can drag you somewhere dark. Somewhere you don't come back from.
Hector needs to suffer. He stabbed me in the back and smiled doing it. Tonight, he learns what payback really feels like.
I hear you. Just remember that every choice you've made on this comeback run, every match, every moment, they all led here. When the final bell rings tonight, you and the rest of the world are gonna know who you really are.